Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Kat Meffan, your yoga teacher for today. So today I've got a quick 15-minute post-running stretch for you. So those of you that are runners out there, this is going to be great after you've gone out for your run, just giving yourself a little bit of time to wind down and to also stretch out all those muscles that you've worked so hard. So we're going to get started just kneeling on either a yoga mat. You don't even necessarily need a yoga mat. Just taking 15 minutes for yourself wherever you are. And we're going to start by stretching out underneath the soles of the feet all the way through the toes. Often a part of the body that we neglect, especially when we're running, which seems crazy. So we do a lot of work through the feet, but then we forget to stretch them out, often looking to the glutes, looking to the quads instead. So tuck under the toes and sit back on the heels. If this is a little too intense for you, place the fingertips down on the mat, and that will just take off a little bit of the pressure on your feet. If you're feeling like you want to take it further, you can just place the hands down in the lap. And I invite you to close your eyes here. Feel into that place. So just recognize, start to observe the body, becoming aware of the feet and the parts of the body that are being stretched. Now this one is pretty intense, so there's going to be moments where you want to escape the stretch. That's okay. Just honor that resistance. Try to work through it. Try to breathe through it. I'm going to stay here for quite a few breaths. So see if you can kind of come to find a slight meditation within this place. And then slowly easing away, place the hands down, untuck the toes, just pat the feet down on the mat, give them a little bit of a rest. And then we're going to sit back again, this time keeping the feet as they are, and we'll rock back onto the heels, lifting the knees off the mat, so opening through the front of the ankles. Again, keeping the fingertips down, the hands down to make it slightly easier to modify. If you want to intensify it, maybe bring the hands to heart center. And again, close the eyes, feel into that place that's being stretched. Just a few more breaths here. And easing away, place the hands down again, come onto all fours. Just take a moment to pat the feet down. Just wiggle through the ankles. So staying in your all fours position, we're just going to take a moment to feel into the spine. Inhale as you lift the chest. Exhale as we round. And just keep working through this a few times, inhaling as you lift. Exhaling as you round. So ideally when we're running, we are shock absorbing through the ankles and then taking a little bit of shock through the knees. And then of course the back, the spine is going to be taking a little bit as well, depending on your technique and the way you run. So we just need to not ignore the spine when we're stretching after our run, making sure we're giving it a little bit of love. 2 more times. Last one, inhale, lift, and exhale as you round. Coming into a neutral position here through the spine. Think about the core. So rather than just collapsing the belly down towards the mat, think about drawing in through the core, being nice and strong and stable. Put the right foot behind you. So the right toes are down on the mat and you are pushing the right heel behind you. You can really get a little bit of force as well through the hands, that pressure. And the stretch is being felt all the way through the calf muscles on that right leg. Just working with nice long breaths. If you practice yoga and you have ujjayi breathing in your practice, you can engage that. If you've got no idea what I'm talking about, then that's okay. Just starting to work with nice deep inhales and exhales through the nose. On an inhale now, lift up the right foot, place the right foot between the hands. You can wiggle that left knee back a little bit, coming to find a low lunge. Lift up through the chest. If you've got blocks, you can place your hands down on blocks either side of you. If not, just interlace the hands on top of the right knee. Lift the chest. Now ease away from the stretch slightly. Engage the glutes, lift up through the core. And now see if you can work forwards into the stretch. You're not going to go as far, but I really want you to think about keeping those muscles engaged. Again, rather than just collapsing into it, we want to be mindful of our muscles. So working into a place of mobility here. And then on your next exhale, shift the hips back, come to find a half split. So flexing the right foot, draw the right hip back in towards the body. Maybe if you're deep enough, finding a little forward fold here, no worries. If not, you can stay lifted in the chest if that's deep enough for you. On an inhale, shift the body forwards. We're going to pivot around on that right side, come to find Skandasana. So the right knee is bent, the left leg's out long. Again, if this isn't accessible for you, grab yourself a block or even a cushion and place it under the right foot, just in case your right heel can't go the whole way down to the mat. Bring the hands to heart center here. Use the right elbow against the inside of the right knee as you lift through the chest. So here we've got a little heart opening, lifting through the chest, but really working into the groin, into the hip flexors. Two more breaths here. Slowly release, frame the right foot, bring yourself back around, shift the right knee back, coming back onto all fours. Again, just engage the core, find that neutral position through the spine. This time the left foot goes back and we push through with the hands out through the back heel, really opening up through the left side calf muscle. Keeping the pressure on, really want to be feeling that stretch as you breathe. On your inhale, lift up the left foot. Place the left foot between the hands. You can wriggle that right knee back a little bit as we lift the chest. Option again of putting hands onto blocks or interlace the hands onto the left knee. Now move away from the stretch slightly, lift up through the core, engage the left side and right side glutes. You want to feel everything switched on and then move into the stretch a little bit. Maybe not going so deep, but being really in control of your posture. One more inhale. Exhale. Place the fingertips down, shift the hips all the way back, coming into our half split, flexing through the left foot, drawing that left hip into the body, and then maybe coming down for a forward fold. If not, just staying on the fingertips and keeping the chest lifted up. So we're really working through the hamstrings here. It's just going towards your own limit. So just challenge your stretch in the way that kind of works and feels natural for you. We don't want to be pushing it too hard. Just feeling into where feels right. Inhaling, coming forwards. Pivot the hands to the inside of the left foot, and we come around to Skandasana. So we've got the left leg bent, the right leg's out long. Again, you can place a little block or a cushion underneath the left heel if it doesn't reach the floor. Hands to heart center, using the left elbow against the inside of the left knee. Open the chest. So as you breathe throughout all these postures, just really thinking and being mindful of the area of your body that's being stretched. Becoming increasingly aware of how your body feels, noticing any places that feel particularly open, that feel good, maybe any places where it feels a little bit achy, maybe a bit niggly. We want to always be aware of that, especially when we're used to running. It's so easy to pick up injuries and things. So doing these stretches are a great way to become more aware of ourselves. Slowly release, frame the foot. Step it all the way back, and we'll take a downward facing dog. So tuck under the toes, fly the bottom high up to the sky. Feet are about hip width apart. Let the head hang down. Spread through the fingers and take some time for yourself here. So maybe pedaling out through the feet, maybe a little shake, a nod of the head. A little releasing breath if that feels good. Two more breaths here. And then drop down to the knees. Take the bottom back and then swing the legs around in front of you. So we are seated with the legs out long. We're just going to open up through the glutes and the IT band now. So left leg stays out long. You're going to cross the right leg over the top of the left. So the right knee is stacking on top of the left leg. Inhale, find length here through the spine. Exhale, take a forward fold. Keep this left leg switched on. We want to keep it active the whole time, flexing through the foot. So we've got a lot happening here. The left side hamstring is being stretched, but the right side glutes and IT band are also getting in on the action. Maybe just close the eyes. Take that gaze inwards. On your next inhale, see if you can just lift and lengthen through the spine, and then as you exhale, taking the stretch a little deeper. Inhaling, lifting all the way up, release the legs, switch sides. So right leg goes out long, left leg bends up and over. So we're stacking left knee on top of the right knee this time. Inhale, find length through the spine. Exhale as you lengthen towards the right foot. We really want to be thinking about the head reaching forwards, not downwards. Being mindful again of that right leg, keeping it active, keeping it switched on. Maybe closing the eyes. Inhale, find a little bit of length. Exhale, see if you can get a little deeper. And inhale now, coming all the way up. Final stretch, coming in to find Baddha Konasana. Taking the soles of the feet together, let the knees drop out to the side. So bring those feet in as close as you can to the hips. Let the knees drop out. If you want to place cushions underneath the knees or blocks, then by all means do. Try and make this as comfortable for you as you can. Inhale, find length. Exhale, hinge at the hips, forward fold, reaching the crown of the head forwards. Nice long spine here. And if you're deep enough, taking the elbows to the inside of the thighs, and you can give yourself a nice little self-assist. 2 more breaths here. Inhale, coming all the way up. And then just release the legs where they are. Just come to find a comfortable seat, maybe cross legs. Close the eyes, grow tall through the spine. Take a shoulder roll going back. And we'll finish just by taking 3 releasing breaths. Inhaling through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Inhale. Inhale. Last time, inhale. Ground down into your seat, grow tall through the spine. Just take a final little moment to feel present. Be mindful on your mat right now. And when you're ready, fluttering, open the eyes. Thank you so much for flowing with me. Hopefully your body's feeling nice and open now. And I look forward to seeing you on the mat again very soon. Bye-bye.